Hi, Viper Chemistry students. Hey, I've got an assignment here that I'd like for you to show your work on a mass problem. So we're calling this the mass problem solving challenge number one. And then Friday there'll be a challenge number two. But the idea is that you could take a mass problem and on paper or in some format, could be Jamboard, but create a showing your work problem and that you can upload the file so that I can check your work. Okay. So that's kind of the ultimate place to be right now with our skill levels. So let's take a look at a problem. This is a problem off your notes, your student notes. But anyway, the first thing you want to do here, and by the way, in this assignment, there's a rubric that I will be using to grade. So be sure to look that rubric over. And the first part of the rubric is balanced equation. So make sure that you know, you have balanced the equation with the proper coefficients in front of the compounds as you move through the balanced equation. Now, you'll have to do that in these problems. And in this problem set, there are four problems that you have a choice to do. So make a choice, tell me which one you're doing, and then solve that problem. Okay. But remember that the first thing you have to do is balance the equation. So do that. That's worth 5 points. Then you need to show me how did you determine the molar masses. And so that's kind of what I'm showing right here in this problem. It's asking you to solve for how many grams of oxygen that would be formed if there was 18.52 grams of carbon dioxide. I take that back. How many grams of oxygen is needed if you formed 18.52 grams of carbon dioxide? So that's our challenge. And we need to know the molar mass of each of those. Okay, so as we do molar masses, you'll get part of the rubric and the points towards this challenge is that you need to show that. How did you determine the molar mass of carbon, in this case, like carbon dioxide, or how do you show it for oxygen? So that's what's shown here with the proper units. It's going to end up with a mass value of grams. And then finally, the last part of the scoring will be the dimensional analysis part, which is what I'm showing you right here. So you always start with what's given. And in this problem, carbon dioxide is given. And then you work your way through using dimensional analysis and the proper units to end up solving for what it is you're looking for, which was the mass of oxygen in this particular problem. So, all right, so in this assignment, this is what I'm looking for. Balanced equation, determination of the molar masses, and then the dimensional analysis with proper units, showing your work on how you solve these problems. All right. So best of luck. And at any time, if you have questions with this, don't hesitate to reach out and ask.